Wake that up.
LA's #1 hip-hop morning show is Nick Cannon Mornings on Power 106.
Nick Cannon Radio is going all the way up. I am super excited and honored because it's time for up close and personal conversations, just close conversations with people that I admire, that I look up to, people that are doing big things in the game, just beautiful spirits all around, and this woman is all the above and so much more. I'm in the presence of a queen.
Oh, wow. I love it. I love it how you hype me up. That I keep telling me more. Tell me more.
Yeah, an entertainer, an entrepreneur, a businesswoman who's doing it on her own, taking control of her own destiny.
Take control.
Yes, the queen, Amara La Negra.
Yes. Thank you very much for having me. I'm super excited to be here, and we're good friends, and I admire you as well. I'm very proud of all your achievements, and I'm glad that we could be here supporting each other.
Absolutely. You know what? I've said that. You were probably one of the people when I was kind of putting together. We were requesting like who should be on the panel for like the Masked Singer. Mm-hmm. Like I wanted you on. Like I see you on shows like that. Like whether it's like America's Got Talent.
That would have been bomb.
Singer. I mean, we producing more shows, so
okay.
I'm just saying like I
putting it out to the universe.
Yeah, I have the type of reverence for you to where I was like, yo, she's just getting started and she's gonna take over the game, and I believe you can be just like whether it's the Sofia Vergara's or those type of people that you see on television all the time, because your spirit and your energy is so beautiful and amazing.
Thank
in
you.
a positive way. And that's the thing, like we've talked before, I'm not a huge viewer of the Love and Hip Hop franchise.
Neither am I.
I'm aware of it, but like, so I didn't meet you on or like knowing anything about you.
Well, that's great.
Yeah,
no judgments.
And I actually heard your music before I even knew about anything that was going on that show. So when I would hear like I'm confused because those shows remind me of people who like deal with a lot of drama, and I know from the amount that I know,
the amount
doesn't really deal with drama. But then I hear stuff, I'm like, yo, this stuff can't be real because she don't really move like that.
I'm not really a dramatic type of chick. You know what I mean? I am very low key, low profile. You don't really hear much drama coming from my side.
Mom and just,
it's like me and my mom, my Yorkie. Like that's you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, we do understand, it not only is it a reality show, reality shows, don't do well without some sort of drama and some sort of insight in people's life. And maybe it could have been a small thing that just kind of, it's TV.
They enhance it. They
just
magnify
a little seasoning on the top.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like to me, it was just being able to do the crossover from the American market into the from the Latin market into the American market.
They know you now.
Right, whether it was through Love and Hip Hop or not, for which I am extremely grateful. I just wanted to be able to use a platform to promote my music, talk about who I was as a person, have the people get to know me. In this case, I was able to talk about, the Afro-Latino community. A lot of positive things have come out of it. Yeah. So, looking at it in a positive light. Yes, there is a lot of drama. I do my best to carry myself like a lady. But sometimes, they be trying you and you have to, look, I'm a lady, but don't get it twisted.
Yeah. And I love the way that you handle yourself on and off camera.
Yes.
It's to be commended because being in an industry where it's kind of hard to find solid people and to know who's in it for you or who's being real and who's being fake.
Right.
Do you have, how have you been handling that lately? Get comfortable.
Yeah, I'm going to get comfortable because
you're ready to talk about this.
I really want to get into this conversation.
Yeah.
How do I deal with what? The drama part of it?
Or not even the drama, just really like to know who's for Amara.
You don't know. You really don't know at the end of the day. I think that sometimes I'm always looking at the positive and sometimes that could be a bad thing. I always want to see, maybe they didn't mean it that way. Maybe they were just having a bad day. I'm always like, pero with time you have to learn, man, when people show you the true colors, you just have to take them for what it is and what it is.
I say when somebody shows you their true colors, let the paint dry.
Yeah, no, and I see all the red flags and I try to avoid it, thinking of the positive.
Right.
Perhaps there's some light at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
But, it is what it is. I think that I'm still learning, it's part of maturing, it's part of growing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, even over the time that we've known each other, I've seen you progress. And now it sounds like you're taking your career into your own hands. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, for those that have been watching the show and for those that haven't, that's fine too. I just went through a space where you just get so excited to be working.
Right.
And you're just from one stage to the other, and you're just doing all these amazing things that you don't necessarily stop to really pay attention to the business side of things.
Right.
Contracts.
Right.
And a lot of, you don't necessarily see where all the money is going. And
Right.
It took me, the end of last year to have that wake-up call, and now I'm in the process of restructuring my team.
Okay.
And, just taking control of my life and my career again.
As you should. Now, like from the things that I've seen on the show with just like catching and passing,
Yeah.
seems like one, you got a man,
Yeah.
and then he.
Yes.
Well, he was like kind of going at your manager at the time,
Yeah.
and there was some real issues that were at hand, and one of them was.
For someone that doesn't watch the show, you know a lot.
Yeah, I know a lot. I got to stay up on you. So,
okay.
I was trying to be like, what's real, what's not real? Because there was like talks of babies and all of that type of stuff.
No, that's what we're not going to do. Thank you very much. Eventually, I would love to have children. I just want to take my time. There's no rush. In due
Right.
time, things will happen. And I'm super focused in my career. I'm enjoying every single aspect of my life. So I just feel that when I do have children, I want to be the best mother I can be. And I think I have to first get some things out of my system.
Okay.
So that's
Nothing wrong with
one.
that.
And the management, I've learned no matter how much you try, business and pleasure, I don't really know if that really works.
Yeah. Except Jay-Z and Beyonce.
And
They
we
the
don't
only
really
ones-
know.
They the only ones that have been able to figure that out.
No. One thing is what we see, and another thing is what it really is. We don't
Facts.
know. We don't know what happens in the relationship. I mean, we saw an elevator situation, but that was just one. You know what I mean? We don't really know.
That could be every week.
We don't really know. But I just feel like it's kind of hard sometimes, when your significant other tries to be your boss.
Yeah.
Even when they talk to you a certain type of way, you start feeling a certain type of way.
Yeah.
So that may not work. Putting the connecting the dots, yes.
Yeah.
If I have resources that you can use to elevate, be my guest.
Yeah.
But to be 100% involved, maybe that may not work. So that was never going to work. And,
so yours is like, look, I'm going to just take my career into my own hands and figure it out.
Yeah. I just think that it's best. I think that as independent women, right?
Yes.
If you're really a boss,
Yeah.
you have to be in control of your own business.
Talk
and
that
not
talk.
only just be, in my case, the entertainer or someone. Sometimes you can feel like a puppet, not just be that part, but also be involved in the legal aspect of a lot of things.
All right, yeah, and
So.
that you speak big things, and you're talking right on the topic.
Like
with,
Megan.
yeah. I was about to say, this being International Women's History Week, as well as the month. Sunday was the day.
Yeah, man, it's the year.
I was
The
about to
year
say,
is all about us.
The age.
First of all.
I would say the age. It is
Okay.
the age of the woman.
Period.
When you look at the paradigm shift, I truly believe that. I bow down to the feminine and be.
Más te vale. Muy
The
bien.
woman is God. So to say all of that, you get a lot of people who have, over the years been, taking advantage of women specifically in this industry. And
Oof, tell me about it.
We see a lot of people being taken down from, music executives, film executives, and then even like you speak in like situations where women are speaking up and wanting their rights, wanting control of
Right.
things like Megan's situation. How do you feel, seeing this paradigm shift right now that women are stepping up and they say like, time's up. We ain't taking shit no more.
I just think that we're done with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I think that we have become empowered financially. We are,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I always say this, and this is going to sound a little bit messed up, but we may want a man, but we don't necessarily
Need
need
a
one
man.
anymore
Ooh,
at
talk your
this
shit.
point in life, right?
Yeah.
We want you for the company. Of course, every woman wants to have a king. You want to have a husband. You want to have a significant other. You want to have a partnership.
Yeah.
But with or without you, Bobby, I can still survive. You know what I'm
Talk your
saying?
talk.
So
and she really lives this life. We actually did a king and queen.
I know. Where is
photo
that
shoot.
photo shoot you're lying at?
Now we gonna still. It's for one of my music projects that has yet to come out.
Qué
Because I started
mentiroso
beefing with
eres.
Eminem, so I had to put some stuff on pause for a moment.
Hell no.
So I had to like, but because I didn't want to tarnish what we did. So
I'm waiting on that.
That stuff is dope though. But when I say that, like when I talk about reverence and royalty. She truly carries herself like a queen. From everything that you embrace, everything about yourself.
Yes.
And even from your look, which is always been a topic of conversation.
I
and being
know. Oye, que sí joden. Like, they need to let me live my life, coño.
Yeah.
I don't be bothering nobody.
But
Ay,
it's so, to me, like, it's amazing. Like, I've always admired it, and I've admired, like, how you just you walk into a room, you're one of those lights that when you walk into a room, all eyes are on you. Has it always been that way? I mean, I've seen the pictures of little Amara, like, from the performing days and pageants and stuff. You just always knew that, like, yo, I'm something special?
Basically, yes. No, I just feel that some people are born knowing what their purpose is and others have to develop it with time. I always knew what my purpose was. Even as a young girl, you can always tell I was very charismatic. I was never shy. Like, I had a big personality. So I just kind of grew being that person and just developed that essence of mine, you know?
And even being like, you necessarily didn't look like everyone else in your community. Did that, but you didn't allow that to, like, hinder you. You used that as, like, a superpower.
Yeah, I think that empowered me. The fact that I felt that I was different from everybody else, that I looked different from everyone else, instead of making that make me feel that I was less than, I was like, well, shoot, you can't look like me, you're not me.
Yeah.
So not in a cocky way that you like you're feeling yourself too much, but okay, you sometimes have to feel yourself a little bit, you know?
Absolutely. And you feel like you get that from your mom. She kind of gave you that energy.
Yes, most definitely.
Because that's even like with my kids, I like tell them, like, I give them words of affirmation about embracing who they are and not, worrying about what society thinks. And I feel like you probably had that similar relationship with
words
your mom.
are very powerful. And I think that a lot of parents, like I said, I personally don't have any children at this point in my life, but words are very powerful. People don't really understand when your parents tell you something, you really believe that. You really take that into heart. If your parents tell you that you're ugly, that you're worthless, that you're stupid, that you did, at the moment you may not think that it matters, but that matters. And when someone tells you you're beautiful, you're strong, you're powerful, nothing can defeat you, like, those words really build your character and build your confidence. And thanks to her, I am who I am today, and I'm so grateful to her. Hola, mami, ¿cómo tú estás? Un beso para ti. I love you so much.
Oh,
shout out to my mom always.
To moms, for sure. Now, let's talk music for a second.
Vamos a music. Dime.
Yeah, what we got?
So let me tell you, right now I'm working on a new single I'm about to drop called Ándale. I'm very excited because it's my first hip-hop rap record.
Ooh, all right.
Oh my God.
You rhyming on that joint?
Oh my, I wanted to experiment. I wanted to try something different. I think that that's what music is about. It's about exploring. There's no limits to anything that you do, so why not? And I'm like, I am not a rapper, but okay, if I have to rap, I can do my little thing. You know what I'm saying?
You're an amazing singer, though. So, like, anybody who can sing can definitely rap.
Oh, well, thank you. So I did that. I wasn't putting out music for a long time because everybody was asking, where's your music at?
Right.
Going through this process of restructuring my team, my label and just everything else, kind of prevented me from putting out music. But now we're in a different space. So I'm most definitely going to be putting out music, my EP, music videos, all that good stuff, featurings and all that.
We're going to support here all day long, whatever it is. We can't wait. We fans.
Thank you so much. Yes.
No doubt. So
maybe we can collab someday or something.
I got like 3 records that I've been wanting to send you.
Mentiroso yo. Let me tell you about him. When you talk about the finesser.
I am not.
No,
wow.
As a matter of fact, I have 3 songs that I have.
I can play it for you right now.
Okay.
One is called Daddy. The other one is called. There's like 3 joints.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Daddy.
telling you, like, and they fire joints too. So
okay. We're gonna figure it out.
And you have been someone, I could say, has always been supportive as like a friend. Like, whether you pull up in Miami to the Wildin' Out restaurant or you just come on Wildin' Out the show or whatever, you've always been that way. And I have to, in person, say thank you for just being solid, because there's not a lot of solid people.
And I support those that support me.
And, in the media and stuff where others may say differently, you stand up for me. I appreciate that.
Oh, you be watching?
I'm watching. I'm paying attention.
Actually, I support those that support me. And I think that that's another important thing as well. I am grateful for all the things you've done for me as well, on and off scene.
Yeah, that's
because I really feel that it is hard to find genuine people and people that really, fuck with you for who you are.
Indeed.
No hype, no none of that, so I am grateful for that as well,
Yeah, and staying paying attention, we got to talk. We're going to keep it a stack. Like I'm like the dating life. Like, what is is the dude on the show? Like I said, I ain't caught up, so I don't know.
As a matter of fact, I haven't caught up on your life either. What's going on with you? As a matter of fact, let's flip this interview on you.
We can flip it.
Nick, what's going on with you?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, wow.
I am. single as a slice of cheese.
Oh, wow. A businessman like Nick Cannon.
Exactly.
Wilding out, but he's very respectful to all his wilding out.
Girls, absolutely. Or women.
He is, yes.
So I have nothing. I'm sitting here. I'm ready and available.
Are you? Is that so?
But
with
on
that
television,
being said,
you're not.
ladies.
I'm just saying. So, like I said, I don't want to reveal anything we're not supposed to reveal. But we've seen your relationship on television, and I came in front. The clips I saw, I was a little low key jealous. I was like, when did this happen? How did this pop off?
I mean, it's not like you didn't have your opportunities,
Whoa.
right? Okay. I mean, don't test me because I'll take it there. But with that being said, I will say that I wanted to try.
Now she got me all uncomfortable. I'm moving in my seat and stuff. But I'm actually moving closer forward. If you notice.
Okay. Don't test me, okay?
Speaking of tests, you bring up a perfect thing. So I've been doing research because we talk about this all the time on the show because everybody's always into my dating life. And I'm saying I'm still working on myself. So they have these things actually called it's the test. And it's the test where some people refer to it as the sexy test or the sex test or the desirable test to see how lovable you actually are. Like IQ shows how intelligent you are. This actually shows how lovable and are you the perfect person. You get a grade on the type of thing. So I got some questions for you.
Oh, hell no.
I'm going to see you answer them how you want to answer them.
But
I'm going to give you your grade
But
at the
I will
end.
get back into this love and hip hop romance, bromance situation, broken apart, working it out.
This can actually help in that situation. So
no.
It's just this is all about you. It has nothing
Okay,
to
it's
do
all
with-
about me. It's all about me.
Here it is. First question. on the sex test, on how desirable and how sexy
This is trash.
you are. No, for real. Which word best describes you? Friendly, strong, honest, or shy? Which word best describes you? Friendly,
I am friendly.
strong, honest, or shy? You only get one though.
I would say friendly.
Friendly. Okay. All right.
Because, I mean,
We'll put
the
that
thing
one.
is que como que there's a mixture in there. It's
You
hard
only
to
get
pick
one. We got more questions.
Okay,
Relax.
okay.
Relax. Would you ever tell your crush how you feel? Yes or no? Okay. How do you deal with rejection? I cry uncontrollably for days.
No, the fuck?
I get upset.
I mean, look at me.
I get upset at first, but shake it off. I don't get rejected.
No, that's not true. I've been rejected in the past, and I think that's okay. I may not be everybody's cup of tea. I don't get upset.
I like the tea that you are. I'm just saying. I like my tea dark and sweet. But we gonna keep it going.
I don't get upset, but
You only got three choices, Amara.
No,
You
I don't
got
get
cry
mad.
uncontrollably.
No, I don't.
I get upset, but I shake
Okay,
it off.
let's say I get upset and shake it off.
Okay. All right. Next one. All right.
Where do you get this from? Okay, that.
Because I'm gonna give you a grade at the
Okay.
end. Have you ever been in love? No, I am right now. Yes, I think so, but I'm not sure.
Yes, I have been in love.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you? 5 to 7, 8 to 10, 1 to 4, 0.
But
I know this one.
Okay, exactly.
8 to 10.
Okay, boom, done.
Someone asks you out. How do you react? You get all sorts of nervous.
It depends who it is, though. But okay.
Oh, all right. Take them up on their offer or question why they asked you out.
Okay, I know I only can pick one, but it really depends who it is.
Okay.
Because
Somebody that you like.
if it's somebody that I like, all right, cool, bomb, let's go. I'm down. But if not, I'm like, so why you want to take me out? Like,
So you
what?
question it.
Do you really like me, or are you just trying to get down with the get down?
What? You never know. You got to figure it out once you get down.
Okay, let me question it.
All right.
Let me question it.
Because that seems like you're questioning it.
Let me question
Would you
it.
ever go on a blind date? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. How many relationships have you been in? 1 to 2, 0, 3 plus.
3
plus.
plus.
Yeah, don't be ashamed. That's cool.
No, 3 plus. I mean, I've dated, but
you're a grown-ass
real
woman.
relationships that
Yeah.
you consider like this was solid, 3 plus.
Okay. What's your
It was
worst?
so solid it turned to trash. But go ahead. I'm still single. Okay.
What's your worst quality? I can be pushy.
No.
But it comes off from a loving place.
No.
I'm a little bit needy. I'm pretty confrontational.
No.
Or I like to be alone often as possible.
I know I can only pick one. This is hard. It's somewhere in between needy and wanting to be alone.
Okay.
It's so weird, isn't it?
That is.
When I'm with you, I want to be with you all the time. And then when I'm done, okay, everybody just go back to work. I got my things to do. Bye.
I think
I'll see you when I see you.
You're doing pretty well on this test so far.
Okay.
It's levels to the test. You're still on the surface. You tell me when
Ay,
you've
gran
had enough,
poder.
and then I'll give you your
No,
average.
I can do it.
All right.
You
What do
wanted to do it, so let's do it.
What do you look for in a partner? A well-paying job,
That's always important.
good looks. You only get one. Good looks,
No.
similar interests, or a
Yes.
sense of humor.
Ooh.
Only one.
Sense of humor.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, now we turning them up a little bit.
Oh my God, I feel scur.
All right. How many times a year do you think a person or people in a relation, or just a person, should have sex? Give you
I'm
32,
out.
66,
Thanks.
89, or 126.
I don't think there's a number. Who picks a number of how many times do we schedule this? How does this work?
Well, the average, according to the National Opinion Research, the average American person has sex 66 times.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you're like
a
over 100 or whatever. I mean,
That's a little more than once a week. Like, 'cause there's 50, 2 weeks in a year.
more
so-
than once a week?
Yeah, so 66 is the average for pretty much marriage. So you pretty much, all right.
Okay.
All right,
kinda lucky.
men or women have stronger sex drives. Which one do you believe?
I would say men. I just feel like men just stay horny. Like, y'all wake up horny, go to sleep horny. Y'all can walk and just rub on something and y'all back to being horny. Like, the fuck? Like, I got shit to do. I can't do this.
And you're 100% wrong.
Really, it's women?
Women. All right.
I really, but it depends what age. Because I do believe that there is a certain age where things change.
Yeah, that is true.
You know?
Women, they say men have a stronger sex drive when they're younger.
See?
Women when they get older.
See?
Now, best.
I also believe it's not about how many times. I think it's more about the quality.
Oh, here you go.
It is
talking that
true.
talk.
If you're gonna do me good, and you're gonna have me like 2-3 days still thinking
And just
about
hold
it,
you over?
you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I can handle myself if you're not around.
That was one of the questions. We're gonna skip over that.
All right.
Choose the best time to be intimate: morning, afternoon, evening, or midnight.
Evening is good.
All right. Type of things to bring to intimate scenario: chocolate syrup, whipped cream, strawberries, or cucumbers.
Whoa, who the hell said cucumber?
This is just
Chocolate.
Okay.
I'll take the chocolate, no whipped cream.
Sexy type of song: Marvin Gaye or Rihanna.
Oh wow, Marvin Gaye. I think
Okay.
it could be funny and fun too.
Why is that funny? Marvin Gaye is that's the.
Yeah, it's a classic, but I still feel like it would be a funny situation. I mean, I don't know. It's just to me.
All right. This is funny.
Uh-oh.
How good are you at undoing belts? What do you do first? I've never, and these are A, B, or C. A, I've never tried it. B, well, I can do it with my eyes closed, with my teeth while handcuffed.
Whoa.
Normally.
Okay.
That's what.
I've never tried it because by the time it's done, is that time, you know.
He's already waiting.
We ready. We ready. Let's go.
All right. If my partner is not around as much as I like them to be, I tend to get anxious or irritable or handle myself like he's never been there.
You know, I mean, I can handle myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. When you wake up in the morning, you are wearing full coverage cartoon pajamas,
Oh, yes.
an old oversized T-shirt, and maybe some shorts. The latest trend, and they aren't cheap in lingerie.
No, okay, lingerie and all that
Or
trendy
nothing.
stuff.
Well, you gotta let me finish. Nothing. My night went exactly as planned.
Nothing my night went. My night don't be always going as planned. So I would
But
say like a big T-shirt and maybe shorts.
Okay. All right.
Or a onesie. I love my onesies.
All right. It's almost over. All right.
This is a lot. What the hell
is
is
it.
this going to say about me?
This is the last.
But guess what? No matter what it says, I can still get it. What's up? What's popping?
When you walk into a room full of people, I think I know the answer to this. Boldly announce your arrival.
I don't have to.
Smile and greet to each person.
Yes.
Head for the food. Stay right next to the person you came with the entire time.
No, I'll say hi to everyone. I'm very friendly. You know, a girl got manners, so I'll make sure everybody hi. It's a pleasure meeting you, Amara. Da da da. So.
People always tell you that you are shy and reclusive. hot and sexy, loud and fun, super sweet and friendly, a little boring.
Super sweet and friendly.
Really?
I think.
All right.
I mean, I could be loud or whatever, but I can only pick one. So
Yeah.
that would be it.
You don't get hot and sexy all the time?
The boys be like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Well, you got.
That's exactly how they be.
You want to know your grade? I
Yeah.
just saw it. You got a B plus.
I got a B plus.
Yeah.
Okay, B is okay.
Yeah, that's a B plus.
A B plus is good.
I think if you would have said you were hot and sexy though, you would have got an A.
Really?
But that's all about desire. I would have gave you an A, but you answered. You was trying to be shy on some of those questions.
Actually, funny enough, I am kind of shy.
So B plus.
Yeah, I am a little shy. I think that is once I get comfortable, then I open up more. But you know,
Yeah,
and I do have a big personality.
Absolutely.
Can you see where I'm coming from?
I'm introverted, but I know how to turn it on when it's time.
Wait, we're a Libra gang too, no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Libra gang. See,
Representing.
see, we have things in common.
See, that wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. This was really fun.
So now while you're dating, you can go and say, yo, you know, I got a B plus. So you got to ask them what's their GPA when it comes to.
What did yours turn out to be? Oh, please, baloney. Dije A plus. Oh, you're right. I'm sure.
Come on.
I'm sure.
I got an A. I ain't gonna say A plus because I do
Okay.
have there's a few things, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure. We'll discuss that on the next show.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not done with you,
Crap.
even though you know I do have to commend on everything that you're doing.
Yes.
Taking your career into your own hands. We're gonna hear some music real soon. Andale, is it?
Andale,
Yeah.
yes. And I just got an award for my work as an activist for the Afro-Latino community, which really meant so
Un
much to me.
aplauso.
Por favor, gracias. Okay, I put a lot of work into that, and it takes a lot of, balls and courage and
And
everything
you have
to
stepped up and
be
like,
outspoken.
yeah,
like that.
people are coming at you for many different reasons, from language choices, for hair choices, all that stuff, and you stood firm, 10 toes down, and be like, I am who I am, I say what I am, and I believe what I believe,
Yeah.
and I don't care what other people think.
Yeah.
From all the way from, like you said, the Latino community, and even here in the States. What made you stand up and be such an activist?
You know what? I feel that one of my biggest fears in life has always been time, and I feel not being remembered. I feel that there's so many people that are born into this world and die, and nobody even remembers that they existed. I want to make sure that my life mattered. I want to be part of history.
Yeah.
And I'm not only doing that through my music and everything else that I do, but also using my voice and my platform to break barriers and open doors for other people like myself. So
That's the perfect segue into the last segment of the show that we call the Firing Squad, because we put you in the hot seat with intellectual questions about who you are. And we start off, first one is easy. Everybody, there's no right or wrong answer to any of these. It's not like the test. Right here, this is easy. Niccolo Machiavelli, an Italian philosopher, had this theory about love and fear. He says, if you can't be loved, you might as well be feared. And there's always this interesting conundrum between the two. So I'm going to ask you.
I love it when he's all intellectual and stuff. Isn't that cute? Okay, go ahead.
Amara La Negra, which one would you rather be, loved or feared?
Loved.
Really?
I'd rather be loved. Yeah, because
even though you don't want to be the boss that walks into the room, the queen that everybody reveres,
but there's also a difference in respect. And I think
but that's where fear is.
Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, I don't want you to fear me in a way of a fearful way that you can't be open with me. You know what I mean? I'd rather be loved. And to be honest, like you said, there's no right or wrong answer to that. You still want a little bit of both, but if I really had to pick, love.
All right, Amara's greatest fear.
Greatest fear, besides time, I fear time. I'm always rushing to do things. I feel like I'm never gonna have enough time. Because I'm here today and I don't know when I'm gonna die. I don't want to feel like I didn't fulfill all the things that I wanted to do. So I fear a little bit of time.
Best piece of advice you've ever received?
How bad do you want it? If you want it bad enough, you're gonna figure out a way to make it happen. So
worst piece of advice you've ever received?
Worst piece of advice? You need to be with a man to be happy.
Okay, talk.
Not true.
We lighten it up real quick. Favorite movie of all time?
I love American Gangster.
Really?
Yeah, I
Okay.
love American Gangster. I think it's pretty dope.
All right, I'm rocking with that. Most prized possession?
Most prized possession. Ay, Dios mío. I don't know. That's actually the toughest one you've asked me so
Really?
far. I don't know. I have no idea.
Because possessions aren't important to you.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say. Duh.
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Okay, well, this is kind of aki, but that's just my own thing. I can't live my life without juice. I'll
Like
drink
cold press juice?
and doesn't matter if it's sweet and I'll just rather drink juice and eat all day.
All right, I'm not mad at that. Favorite cuss word?
Bitch.
You're on an island and you only can take 3 things. You're stranded. What are those 3 things you're taking?
Because I can answer my phone.
Yeah, you
My
take
phone
whatever you
counts?
want.
Okay, boom.
There's no wrong answer.
Oh wow, this is trash. My phone. Boy, my phone I can actually listen to music, so I don't need anything else. But my phone, can I include people?
Yeah.
My phone, my mom, and a vibrator. Does that count?
That's dirty. Sounds like a good time.
Hey, look, I'm gonna survive this time while we're here. Okay, look.
I'm not mad at you. All right. Your top 5 artists that you're inspired by.
Even
go.
if they're not from this era.
Not it could be from whatever.
Oh, okay. Definitely Celia Cruz.
Okay.
Tina Turner. Donna Summers.
Ooh.
La Lupe. And I would say from this time, can I add one more? Beyonce. I love Beyonce.
Yeah.
Duh. You know, her artistry and just her discipline. I
Powerful
love that.
women. I love this.
And then if I had to add one more, oh my God, I still love Janet too.
There it is. You can have them all.
I have them all. And they're all women too.
Yeah. Favorite quote?
Favorite quote. Michelle, what's my favorite quote? I don't know.
Words to live by.
You know, the thing is that I would
It could
say.
be in Spanish too.
I would say, bueno, lo mismo. Más hace el que quiere que el que puede.
I always say that.
Yeah. It's true.
Worst job that you've ever had?
Worst job? I actually used to, pass out flyers, and I did that for a while, and I also cleaned houses with my mom.
Word.
So that was, it was worse because sometimes you had to, allow people to talk to you like you ain't shit, and you're just there cleaning them toilets like you watch me one day.
And look at you now.
And look at me now.
And speaking of, this is how we always end the firing squad and every Cannon's conversation. You talked legacy before. You talked about being remembered. You talked about everything that you stand for. When it's all said and done, what's one word that describes Amara La Negra?
She was brave.
Brave. I like that. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a close conversation with the powerful, the talented, the brave Amara La Negra.
Thank you so much for having me.